guys, welcome to DMT and welcome back to episode 2 of this Toro Adventure trip. It's 2 days guided and 1 day by myself with pre-programmed sat-nav riding around the southern Spanish mountains near Malaga, which is just fantastic. You've probably seen in the first episode. So we continue in episode 2 riding some on-road and off-road. The 366 is the road riding, which is just a fantastic road through the mountains, and some off-road riding as well. Some of the off-road riding, Adrian tended to increase the intensity, nothing too intense because we've never done any off-road riding, me, Steve and Tony. Fantastic. No other word for it. And obviously I've done a few more clips. Just started riding this summer, and each place I go to I tend to say this is the best ride I've done to date, and I think the best ride I'd said so far was where was it? I think it's all around the Peak District. But this here has to now become one of the best places to just changing it to enduro mode and then changing the seating position or lack of seating by standing up. Right, when I went to Rhodes, it was on a cliff edge, and you can... Oh, this is a little bit... Adrian did say this was a little bit more challenging, this bit here, and you can see why. Adrian just said this will be, my god, it's a shit drop there, look at that. Adrian just said he'll stop at a couple of the corners because it's a very tight corner, and if you overshoot it, then that's the last time you'll ever overshoot a bend, and because it's you just go off the edge of the cliff. Oh, you get quite a bit of vertigo looking down there. It's so far down. Oh my god. And oh yeah, bugger, that's twisting all over the place there. Yeah, this is certainly off-road, this is. First time I've ever done off-road, and I am enjoying this. It's a different concept altogether. So this is the first morning, or I think it's probably lunchtime. We just stopped for coffee, and this is the first morning of a 2-dayer. I've bolted on an extra day because, as I say, because it's November, the flights aren't so often with Jet 2. So originally it was fly up Monday, ride Tuesday and Wednesday, fly back Thursday, but I couldn't get a flight back on the Thursday. I could only get a flight back on the Friday. So on the correspondence I said to Sally that was arranging the trip and everything, she said you can pay for an extra day on the Thursday, charge me an extra 150 euros I think it is, and then another free night, get a free night's accommodation. So it looks like there's some mountaineers here. Go down into first I think. Hello. Yeah, so I got an extra night's accommodation on the Thursday, and an extra night's or an extra day's touring on the Thursday, so 3 days. And the GS, I mean, look, it just absorbs all the shock and all the impact of all these bumps. It's so forgiving, and oh yeah, as I say that, drifting to one side. Look at that for a view. I think that's going to be my catchphrase for my little channel. I spent most of the first morning doing off-roading, but that road coming up to that village and the top of that mountain there towards the 366 route to Ronda, that road was fantastic. But I am getting used to this, well, I'm not getting used to it because I'm just a novice at off-roading, but it's now just starting to feel normal standing up on the bike, whereas initially it just felt so alien. But wow, look at that, fantastic views. The downhill section. I think I'm trying to lean back on the bike now, standing up, leaning back. Adrian just making sure that we're all here and accounted for. And as we know, a lot of the Spanish GP riders from Spain, if you've got like a backyard like this with roads like this to ride, then I guess that's where they get their experience and their practice from, in their own back garden, the roads in Spain. Look at that. Hello! Nice food stop for lunch. They were a bit late for lunch. It was about 2:30, I think, when we stopped. Just setting off again now, so we'll do that. Marvellous. Think to the course so far?
Off-road was very technical.
And it's the first time you've done off-roading?
First time doing off-road, yeah.
Right.
It's a lot to think about because it's completely different than normal riding. You've got to change your way to think how you're riding.
Yeah.
I think that's half my issue. But yeah, it is good fun.
Yeah, I think I'm going to move out here.
Yeah, you'd never get bored, would you?
No. What a job doing this, a tour guide.
Just literally riding bikes now for a living. Well done, everybody. I hope you enjoyed.
Very good.